Let them speak. Review hours 1 to 33. Please repeat or answer. Is that where they just made the drawing of? Don't you wonder where they were able to take the photo? Doesn't it look just beautiful? Does that building look like no one has been living there for a while? Is that where those 4 guys are going to be going down? Is this the guy that's going to explain to us what they're plan on doing? Have you been able to figure out what he's going to be doing with that thing hanging on the wall behind him? Are they wearing a lot of things that will protect them in case they happen to fall? Did you notice that the guy wearing the white t-shirt doesn't have things to protect his elbows? Are they getting something to drink there? Are the turns where it tends to be the most dangerous while going down? Would it be something that you would like to try to do? Do they end up having to walk up the roads that they don't have enough speed to go up? Have they got to clear up the road where there are a lot of rocks that would make it dangerous? Is that a good place where the sheep get to eat during the summer months? How can you tell that it must be a little cold up there? Would they be able to go over there to longboard on that snowy mountain? Did one of the people that came with them have a drone so that they could take some of these photos? Is that what they'll be going down as soon as they get to the other end? I imagine that they're going faster than 40 kilometers an hour. Is this where they come to race each other down the mountain as long as the weather's nice? If you were driving up the mountain and saw this guy coming down the other side, what would you think? Did they tell you that they don't find anything else more exciting than doing this? If his wheels happened to hit a rock, wouldn't he fall over on the road and hurt himself? Did he seem to have problems going around that curve before falling off the longboard? Did he say that you can't help but fall sometimes while doing this? Did he find out that he had to change his wheels before being able to use that longboard again? Is that the stuff they put on the board to keep their feet from slipping off? Does it seem like they are trying to figure out the best way to go down the next hill? Is that where they felt like stopping to enjoy looking at the scenery? How many guys do you see out there together longboarding this time? Do you think that they could go as fast as a bike going down there? I don't get why their friend just can't drive them to the next place to longboard. They must enjoy seeing a lot of the beautiful scenery on the way. Is it okay if he goes on the other side of the road at the time he's going down? Shouldn't he try staying on the right side of the road he's going down? Did he manage to keep on his longboard there instead of falling off? If it had been raining, would they have been able to do something like this? How long has he been longboarding so far? He must have been doing this for years. Have you noticed how they can slow down by turning the longboard sideways? Is that where they wound up staying overnight before continuing their trip? Did they have a lot to eat before they started to longboard again? Did you ask them if they knew how to skateboard before trying to learn how to longboard? Do you wish that you could have joined them and had fun doing this? Did you find out where it is that they've been doing this? Does it seem like there isn't anyone that's out driving while they're doing this? Did they tell you that as long as there aren't a lot of rocks on the road, that it's safe to do? Is there anyone that checks to see if there are people coming the other way before they start going down? Is that one of the sharpest turns that they've gone through so far? Is he almost sitting down? Does it seem that they walked back up to the top so that they could do it again? What would they do if they saw cars coming up the other side while going down? Is he the main one narrating what they're doing? They must have been surprised that it began snowing. Does it appear that it snowed more than a few inches since we last saw them? Can you tell that the car had a hard time going straight on the snow? Now that it's snowed, there's no point trying to longboard. Did he get them to push the van up the hill? Did it appear that it was easier for the little car to get up the hill thereon? They must have put salt on the road going down to melt the snow. There was no point waiting any longer. If he hit some ice on the road, what would happen? Those drivers must be shocked to see that guy coming at them on the other side. Did he almost hit that car? Wouldn't he rather wait to longboard on a drier mountain road? Is there anywhere he can stop to rest on the way down? Is he coming to a part of the road that is becoming flatter? Have they got to put their hand down like that so that they control their speed at the turn? Do they hold onto the board with one hand at the time they're making the turns? Did they say how often they've been changing the wheels on the longboards they've been using? Will they all get to go down together now? Is it okay if you hold on to the person that is in front of you? Aren't they supposed to stay a little further away from each other? If the guy in front happened to fall, wouldn't the other two fall over too? Have you been able to figure out why it is that there isn't that much traffic on the roads they're on? Did he have trouble passing the other two guys longboarding there? As soon as it begins to get dark, will they be finished longboarding for the day? Don't they look forward to having a good night's sleep after they're done longboarding for the day? They must feel excited. Are these the names of the guys they videoed doing this? Doesn't it appear that the guy in the back is almost sitting down on the road? Is that where they started when they first began videoing this? Is that all the guys that did it? Don't they seem to be happy together?